If you got an admissions letter to study in the Czech Republic, understand that visa application forms are free. Now, I will be talking about the methods in which you can book appointments at the Czech embassy. But first, let's look at some details with regards to the study visa application. These are the latest informations you need to know. Who are the people who are going to be applying for the Czech visa, which is the long stay visa, at the Czech embassy in Abuja, Nigeria? They include 1. People from Nigeria, that's Nigerian citizens or Nigerian residents. We have Benin people that come from the Republic of Benin. We have Niger or Niger, people that come from Niger. I mean Niger. These are Niger people. People from Chad, Chadians. We have Cameroonians. We have Gabonese. We have Equatorial Guineans. We have Central African Republics or people from Central Africa Republic and people from the Republic of Congo. These are the group of people that are going to be applying for their long stay visa to the Czech Republic. If you got an admissions to study in the Czech Republic, this is where you are going to be going. The embassy is in Abuja. Remember, I said visa application form is free of charge, so nobody should harass you or tell you that you are going to submit maybe something you are going to buy the form. No. Now, according to the Czech embassy in Abuja, you need to submit your visa application 3 months to your date of departure, which means that if your lectures is going to start September, you should count September backwards 3 months. That's September, August, July. So by July, which is this month you are going to watch this video, you should be applying for your visa to the Czech Republic. Now, there is information I want to give you which is general. Information regarding visa procedures, requirements, individual applications can only be obtained from the visa officer of the embassy of the Czech Republic, not from security staff or any other third party. Do not employ agents, travel agencies, or middlemen. I hope you understand. This is the information that is coming from the embassy, so you have to note that all applicants have to apply in person at the embassy. Now, let's go to the visa application fee and what it entails. If you must apply for any visa, someone was asking me a few days ago if Milton, is there a fee? Some other person said, is there proof of funds I have to show? Of course, if you do not have a fully funded scholarship to any country, you have to show proof of funds. Therefore, for those of you who will be applying for long stay visas to the Czech Republic, that is the study visa, this is what you need to know. The visa fee is approximately 60,000 naira, that is Nigerian naira, to be paid in naira only. You cannot pay in any other currency. You must pay only to naira. Due to legislative changes which effects from 31st July 2019, all applicants will be charged the visa fee. Of course, you have to pay a visa fee, including those who are traveling for the purpose of study. Of course, these are the people I'm talking to. The visa fee is the processing fee and is to be paid in full. All right. Should the visa be denied, the embassy will not refund the money. It's non-refundable. So you have to note this, guys. Very, very important, please. Okay. Now, for the documents that you will need, I will be bringing another details or some details that you need to know. Criminal records and medical reports need to be officially translated into the Czech language. Now, the reason I brought back this year is to take you back. Remember, when you gain admissions in a school in the Czech Republic, you have to you have to legalize, notarize your document, authenticate them, legalize them, super legalize them at the level of the Czech embassy or the Czech consulate. All right, for those in Cameroon, check for it in Bonaprizo or in the Barsa region, check for it. Then those who are applying from other countries, check for it and do super legalization before you move to Abuja. I hope you understand. Now, remember, before you even go to Abuja, after super legalization at the level of the embassy or consular, you need to notarize these documents at the level of a public notary. Then you send back to your school in the Czech Republic for them to verify. Remember, you are sending now, including your police report and, of course, your medical report. You are sending now to them so that it should be officially translated to the Czech language in case you are not able to translate in your home country. I hope this is very clear. Then after that, your school is going to do everything. Some schools do all the process for you, some other schools will not do the process for you, so you have to follow up and do all of that. Then when your documents go to the Czech Republic, it will now accompany them. They will do the translation, the Czech translation, that's English to Czech. Then they will send all the documents back to you, to your home country. You are going to pay the fee. It is not free. So this is something you should note, all right? Now, look at this. In some cases, further documents or guarantees will be required, e.g., invitation for your business partner in the Czech Republic, proof of your current occupation or a student status. No vaccination certificates are required unless otherwise. So these are some of the things that you need to know. It is very important. Sponsorship letters are not accepted. For those of you who always say that, Milton, can my mother sponsor me? They are not accepted. You need the money in your personal bank account. All right, I have said this several times on YouTube, and I will encourage you guys to follow the procedure. All right, it is very, very important. This is coming from the Czech embassy or the consular information. For those who are going to be applying, this is consular information for those of you who will be applying for a long stay visa to the Czech Republic. All right, then in case of fake or forged documents will not be returned and will be sent to the relevant authorities. If you forge a document, it will not be given back to you. Original documents will not be given back to you. So make sure you legalize your documents before you take them to the Czech embassy. In other videos, I will be talking about the proof of funds and all the documents that you need to provide to them so that your visa will be granted. Now, please, I understand appointment booking may be a problem. I do not know how the system for appointment works or how the appointment system is, but you have to make sure that you book the appointment as early as possible. Okay, make sure you verify the details on how appointments are to be booked. I'm going to put some details in another video so that you understand. Now, remember, you are applying for this visa to the Czech Republic, and you must have a purpose. You must submit documents. Let me quickly go through the documents that you will be submitting so that you understand what it means. First, an application form. This application form, you have to fill it. You have to fill it with a pen. Then you sign it at the bottom. There should be a space at the bottom where you are going to sign this form. All right. Then you write the date. Again, your passport must be valid. For how long will your passport be valid for? Your valid passport should be at least 3 months after the last date of the planned stay, with the least 2 free pages. So your passport should not be, if you intend to travel maybe in September, before that September, you should have at least 3 months ahead. That is September, November, December. You understand what I mean? Then the second document you need is a recent passport size photograph. There should be 2 of them. All right, white background only. Then another document you need is document proving sufficient funds to cover his or her expenses in the Czech Republic. In this case, what is the document? A bank statement of the applicant for the last 3 months must be submitted, along with a credit card, a debit card, which may be used to access these funds in the Czech Republic. Do you now understand why I say that you cannot like get sponsorship letters? You must have the money in your own personal bank account, because if you don't, it is going to be a very big problem. They are insisting. For those of you who have been asking me if you can submit a bank statement from financial institutions, I hope you now get me correctly. They said bank statement from a bank, not a finance institution. And it should be for the last 3 months, okay? With a credit card. So what you are going to do is you are going to put your debit, sorry, not credit, debit card. You are going to put your debit, then you make a photocopy of it, then you take it alongside with you. All right, in case you are asked, then you provide it to the visa officer or the embassy, because they want to make sure, they want to know that you can be able to access your money when you are in the Czech Republic. That is the main purpose of what they are asking you. Now, documents providing the purpose of stay. You are going there as who? As a student. If you are going as a tourist, you should have a tourist document. If you are going on invitation, you should have an invitation letter. If you are going as a business person, you should have all those documents. Now, these documents include: one, in case of employment, a work permit to be prepared for the prospective employer at the local employment office in the Czech Republic, or at least the reference number of your work permit application, including the name of the respective employer's office. I hope it's understood. This is the first case. Case number two, in the case of study, a confirmation that the applicant was accepted for a course of study by the respective educational facility. For those of you going to Czech University of Applied Sciences, you should have an offer letter. Those that are going to Medal University, they have an offer letter. Those for Charles University in Prague, your offer letters. If you are going to any school in the Czech Republic, you should have an offer letter. I hope you understand. Yes. In the case of business, a confirmation by the business entity, in bracket, individual business persons or a commercial company registered in the Czech Republic. So if you are going as a business person, you should have all these documents signed and registered in the Czech Republic. Third case, another case maybe in the case of self-employed, a registration certificate. In case you are self-employed in the Czech Republic, if you have a business, then you have to show your registration certificate in the Czech Republic, not your business in Nigeria, guys, in the Czech Republic. All right, now these are the cases, and you need to show all documentations. Now, in the case of other purposes, contact our visa section. It is very clear, right? The next document you need is the accommodation booking, at least a contract. You should have an accommodation booking. For those of you who are going through studies, I would suggest you use your school accommodation. It is very important. No matter how expensive it is, please use your school accommodation. I hope you understand. Now, the next document you need is the criminal record. Criminal record of the applicant's home country, as well as the country in which he or she has been residing for the past 6 months. So if you have been in a foreign country for the past 6 months, or you have lived anywhere, it will be good for them or for you to get a criminal record. All right, get a criminal record so that it will be good for you to determine if you are good to go for Czech Republic, because they don't want people that will come and destabilize their economy. I hope you understand. It is very clear and very well understood. Then the next document you need, there is information about the criminal record. Remember, it is going to expire, so you have to read all the details. For those of you, I think Nigerians, yours expire after 3 months. So when you are doing the process, you have to be calculative. All right, look into your timeline to see, because you have to send these criminal records to the Czech Republic. Do not forget, and your health certificate for them to translate and send back to you. You must be fast so that it doesn't expire while in the Czech Republic, because you need the other copy to take to the embassy. Applicants from Nigeria must submit a medical report proving that he or she does not have any infections such as tuberculosis, HIV, and syphilis. This is not my words. It is the words of the consular. So you can check and do your findings very well. Health insurance. Listen, guys. Travel health insurance covering medical expenses, including emergency hospital treatment and repatriation for the entire duration of the stay in the Czech Republic. Minimum of medical coverage is 60,000 euros. The document is not required for the visa procedure itself. Nevertheless, it is necessary to present it on collection of the appropriate visa. It is not required, but you should have that document, because of course when you go into the Czech Republic, you have to equally pay for your insurance. All right, Master students, bachelor students, PhD students, they have a different fee. Workers have a different fee for medical insurance. Now, what you should understand about this 60,000 euros is that you are not going to pay 60,000 euros to an insurance company, right? Popular insurance company include Swisscare, AXA, and Euro Assist. I have a lot of videos about them, so you can check them out. Then you are good to go. You just need to go there and tell them that you want to apply for a study visa, all right, a long stay visa to the Czech Republic, and you need an insurance. They know how they calculate it per day. They will calculate per day times the duration of the insurance you need and give you a figure, not like you are going to pay 60,000 euros. I hope you get the point. So these are some of the things that you should put into consideration. And again, make sure all supporting documents need to be in the Czech language. You have to make sure all your documents are in the Czech language and translated into the Czech language. The extra from the criminal record should be translated into the Czech language and be put together as one document, like I already explained to you. This should be legalized by Nigerian authorities and then super legalized by the Embassy of the Czech Republic in Nigeria. I hope I have explained this before, so now the process is clear. So this is how you need to go about the application process for the Czech Republic. Please, if you haven't applied, make sure you are on the process right now so that time doesn't catches you. I hope this video will help you till we meet again in another one. This is your favorite village boy. My name is Milton Fonkwa. Till we meet again in another one, guys. Bye.